Hi, it's Mark Rogers here, Pleasanton Fitness and Fat Loss blog. So as you may have noticed, I've been posting for the last several months about a lot of the downtown restaurants in Pleasanton and what I would suggest as far as menu selections go if you're trying to lose fat and get in shape. So today what I'm going to start doing is actually doing a little video overview of the different restaurants. And I'm going to start with Nonnis. I was actually there a couple weeks ago now on a Saturday morning. I got there about, I think it was about 8:30, and excellent time to actually go because their crowd doesn't come in till a little bit later. So when I showed up, there were only a few people there, and of course, I got seated right away. And it's a small restaurant if you haven't been in there, but they have excellent options on the menu. And what I ended up getting there was the 3-egg omelet, and then you can add on your own ingredients. So they have some kind of pre-selected options you can get, or you can just add on your own. And I got the chicken sausage, avocado, and tomato, and then I also it comes with a bowl of fresh fruit, so it had some berries and melon and so forth. And then I had a cup of coffee with that. So there's definitely a lot of great choices at Nonnis, and they're very straightforward on the menu about what is what, and they use the natural healthy ingredients. If you read my review, I believe they use the Neiman Ranch, not hormone-free meats and all that kind of stuff. And it was definitely very fresh and something you'd want to get. And then I'm just going to kind of go through my review online. So in case you don't want to read it, I'm going to kind of go over it. So I'm going to be looking off to the side a little bit here just to refresh my memory, because as you well know, these restaurants have a lot of selections. So they're open for breakfast, brunch I guess you call it, on the weekends, but during the weekdays you can go there for lunch or dinner, and it's right on Main Street, 660 Main Street, right across from Rising Loafer Cafe, and just down the block from Pastas, and Alberto's is there, and then Main Sushi. So for lunch, they have a lot of salad options. So this is a Mediterranean / European flair. I believe the chef is from Europe, and he has another restaurant in Monterey, and so they have that kind of cuisine with, of course, American food too, but it's very fresh food. So I'm suggesting if you go there for lunch, now I haven't been there personally for lunch, but the house salad looks really good. You can get smoked salmon platter for an appetizer as well. There's various salads, Cobb salad, bistro steak. Those would all be good options because you have plenty of protein, you have your carbs from your vegetables, and then just make sure you avoid the bread because that's going to cause problems with your body if you're trying to lose body fat. Got burgers, obviously. That's probably something you don't want to get. If you do, don't eat the bun. And then definitely no French fries. French fries have bad fats and too much carbohydrate that turns to sugar. Vegetarian. I'm not catering towards vegetarians. I don't really support vegetarianism. If you are, it's nothing against you. So I don't suggest that menu because you really have a really difficult time getting enough protein unless you're really careful and very well versed, which most people aren't. Then if you look, you've got the lamb with beans and squash. That would be a good selection. You could get, and I look back at the burger menu, you can get the burger in a bowl. It's actually served over lettuce, so that way you don't have to have the bread, which is the biggest issue with that. Then if you look at dinner, again, the salmon or the house salad with the appetizers, and the other salad, the same selections as they have for lunch. Main course, you've got fresh salmon, you got lamb, there's chicken. You can always ask for the sauces on the side. That's the biggest downfall in most restaurants for people, is there's all this sauce on there, so they end up getting a lot of calories from just the sauce. And then you have the beef. I suggest maybe eat half the potatoes if you're really sensitive to carbs, and if you're trying to lose a lot of body fat, I would really minimize those things like that turn to sugar quickly in your body. Now when you look at the brunch, like I said, I got the egg omelet, 3-egg omelet with the avocado, tomato, and the chicken sausage. That's a great choice. There's other ingredients you can select from. You could go with the sides menu, where you can just pick and choose. Get some eggs, maybe meat, and then if you're not real sensitive with carbs, you could have a little bit in the area of potatoes. Of course, avoid the weekend tradition alcohol section. That's going to cause you many issues if you're trying to lose fat. Not that you can't ever have alcohol, but if you're trying to lose fat, you really should avoid that. Avoid the pancakes, French toast. Oatmeal, you don't need oatmeal. You can get plenty of fiber from your greens and vegetables if you eat those like you should. Omelets, the salmon or the 3-egg is great. And then just get water and coffee. Actually, coffee is very, very good for you as long as you're not drinking excessively. I've even read, even this morning I was reading an article that's talking about how coffee can even, help you lose body fat and so forth. There's lots of information saying that a certain amount of coffee is good. Now that's black coffee, not these frappuccino, sugar-loaded macchiato type things that people pay $5 for. And then at the bottom I kind of go through how I choose this. So basically you want to keep your carbohydrates coming from vegetables. You don't want to get them from your grains and your pastas. Those things are processed. They turn to sugar quickly. They cause lots of inflammation and issues in your gut that are not going to help you lose body fat at all. So avoid that. Ask for all the sauces and everything on the side so you can just add yourself. Don't drink your calories, so I would avoid the soups because that's liquid. You don't know exactly what's in it. Even if it is made in a healthier way, I would avoid them in restaurants. You really got to make sure you get enough protein, so always some sort of a meat with mostly vegetables and maybe a little bit of starch if you just worked out. And you should be great, but you can check out Nonnis Bistro on the internet. Their website is nonnisbistro.net, and I would highly recommend the restaurant. The food is excellent quality, service is great, and you can stop there in the morning before you go to farmer's market on Saturday, and you don't even have to fight the crowd if you get there early. I think they open at 8 o'clock. Anyway, this is Mark Rogers, Pleasanton Fitness and Fat Loss blog. And by the way, you can catch my posts now are going to be on the Pleasanton Patch, so you can look on there. I posted the Nonnis one yesterday. So look forward to talking to you next time. Have an awesome day.